Carl Frampton delivered big time, and now he hopes ITV will do the same, along with Great British rival Scott Quigg and his pound-wise promoter Eddie Hearn. World Championship Boxing's return to mainstream terrestrial television could hardly have been more dynamic than Frampton's 5-round demolition of Chris Avalos on another wild Saturday night at the Jackal in Belfast. As they count the ratings, ITV are being challenged to bid against Sky Sports for this summer's Battle of Britain against Quigg, which is expected to fill the Manchester Arena, London's O2, or a mid-size football ground near you. Frampton and his folk hero Svengali Barry McGuigan are willing to help make that happen by modifying their financial demands for a fight brought closer to fruition by Quigg's watchful presence in the aptly named Odyssey Arena. Frampton is on a journey to potential greatness, and his message to his rival from Barry as they posed for photographs in the ring was this: "Don't be greedy, and we can share an audience of minions." McGuigan, whose own world championship exploits printed the roadmap for his protegee's rise to the IBF super-bantamweight title, understands the long-term benefits of the exposure which galvanised viewers on the UK mainland and around the world as Frampton put on a performance against Avalos which smacked of greatness in the making. McGuigan said, "Although I believe Carl will beat him, Quigg is also a very good fighter and a nice lad. If we can put this on free-to-air TV, we will bring another Benn-Eubank bonanza to British boxing." "We are prepared to be reasonable to make this happen, and I hope Scott and his promoter Eddie Hearn will see the long-term value of doing that, rather than us taking this fight to pay-per-view." Frampton is prepared to smooth that process by leaving the cauldron of his Jackal's den in his home city. "I'll fight anywhere, against anybody. It's no problem for me to meet Scott in England." McGuigan regards that as desirable. "It's time for the Quigg fight, and it's time for Carl to go on show to the rest of Britain and then America." Frampton can't wait. Although his mentor wants to build solidly towards a potentially epic title-unifying clash with Guillermo Rigondeaux in the US, his fighter wants to meet the brilliant Cuban sooner rather than later. "I feel ready for anyone, after what I've just done to Avalos," he says. "This man is the #1 contender in most of the rankings, and it felt easy for me in there." So quickly is Frampton becoming the complete package that he will be a knockout threat to Rigondeaux, who, for all his genius, has been flawed more frequently of late. Frampton has now developed the punching power to complement his speed, skills and intelligence in the ring, and Avalos, for all his Mexican-American warrior pedigree, could not cope. Avalos came to fight, but found himself on the wrong end of the war.Not even the headbutt, one of many, with which he inflicted a cut beside Frampton's right eye, could deter the ensuing onslaught from the IBF champion. Frampton's response was like for like, landing a hefty blow to the jaw as the referee told them to break. He was more than his challengers, equal in the nitty-gritty, and massively superior in every legal aspect of his ring craft. Referee Howard Foster, a fine referee in no way unnerved by criticism of his quick stoppage of George Groves in the first fight against Carl Froch, rightly intervened as Avalos stood concussed and defenseless on the ropes after 1 minute and 33 seconds of the 5th round. Despite the spats and the spitting from the Avalos camp, the way in Frampton was calm, icy cold even, in weighing up his man, then taking him apart with high focus accuracy and laser intensity. When Avalos tried to turn it into a gutter brawl, all he succeeded in doing was giving Frampton the opportunity to demonstrate how he has added punishing close quarter and fighting ability to his impressive repertoire. The Belfast boy has accepted that crowd appeal has to be a factor in his ascent to stardom, saying, "I took some stick for one fight in which I thought I boxed really well, to win virtually every round with hardly being hit. But I was accused of being boring, so I know I have to be exciting." That he is now. There was nothing tedious about this performance of many talents. If McGuigan can keep him in front of the wider television audience, Frampton will become a legend beyond the Irish shores all the sooner. And with boxing about to receive a massive modern boost from the fight of the century between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, he and Quigg can play their part in giving the hard old game a thoroughly modern makeover. Related articles: previous one. The next Carl Frampton stops Chris Avalos to retain IBF. Chris Eubank Jr. stops Dmitry Chuganov after battered. Manny Pacquiao arrives in Los Angeles for training camp as Tyson Fury remains on track for fight against world champion. Share this article. Share 22 shares.